against Williams. Mercyhurst gets the ball first. Number 4, Derek Ellis Jr. bringing it down, passes to Patrick Smith. And there's a whistle blown.
I believe the clock on the board needs to reset. It was counting up and not down.
Oh, that can be an issue.
Yeah. It said 20:07.
Whoops.
This Fighting Scots live broadcast is supported by Bonnell's Auto Group, featuring collision services in Erie and Fairview, auto glass replacement and repair in Fairview, auto sales in Erie and Fairview, and full rod shop services and restoration in Fairview. Information on each service is on the web at bonnellsauto.com.
Oh, no.
Oh, it looks like we're having a little bit of scoreboard trouble. Right now we've got some backward threes.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now it's counting.
It is now counting down. I think they're going to let it count down the 7 seconds that they had in play, maybe. Or
no. Well, now that we have a little bit of a break, the men's basketball team will be playing on Monday as part of the PSAC tournament. They will be up against Pitt Johnstown at home in Macomb Fieldhouse. The time is still to be announced, but check our Twitter for that update as it happens.
Make sure you, if you can be here, because that'll be a big game. That's a playoff game.
Yes, it is. And they resumed play, but then a whistle blew again. But no one is saying for what. Mercyhurst inbounding the ball now. Dante Williams inbounds the ball to Ellis Jr. Jr. over to Patrick Smith. Patrick Smith to Lorenzo Collier. Back to Smith. Back to Collier. Out to Ellis Jr. 6 on the shot clock. He drives into the right side, tries to put it up. No good. Rebounded by Patrick Smith. They pass it to Malcolm Walters. He takes a deep three, and he gets the first points on the board. Jamin Mason with the ball. He hands off to Liggins. Liggins over to Beck. Beck to Anthony Coleman in the corner. Coleman comes up towards the top of the three. Passes to Liggins. Liggins to Mason. Mason almost loses control of the ball. He dribbles, takes a three. It's no good. Rebounded by Patrick Smith. Smith with a wide open pass to number 12, Lorenzo Collier. He goes in for a layup. Mercyhurst leading by 5 points now. Edinboro has yet to get on the scoreboard. Mason passes to an open Mike Beck. Mike Beck takes a three. Rebounded by Patrick Smith again. Ellis Jr. drives all the way into the right side. He gets the layup. Mercyhurst up 7 points in less than a minute and a half. Jamin Mason with the ball. He passes to Keyshawn Liggins. Handoff to Coleman on the left wing. Jack Frank sets a pick. Anthony Coleman loses control of the ball. Passes to Mason. Mason hands off to Beck. Jack Frank with a pick again to Coleman. To Liggins in the corner. Liggins takes a three. Makes it. A three, Sean, from Keyshawn. His first points of the game. Edinboro's first points of the game. Mercyhurst leads 7-3 with 18 minutes left in the half. Ellis Jr. with the ball. He passes over to Patrick Smith. Takes a deep three. Makes it. This Mercyhurst team is on fire today. Jamin Mason dribbles down the court. Passes to Coleman. Coleman to Liggins in the corner. Jack Frank sets a pick. Liggins goes with it. Coleman drives along the baseline. Tries to pass to Jack Frank. It gets intercepted by Malcolm Walters. He passes to Lorenzo Collier, and he gets a layup. Oh, boy. All right. And Edinboro is going to take a 30-second timeout. So we'll take a 30-second timeout with them. Please stay tuned to the Edinboro Sports Network.
Hi, this is Kid Rock. Thousands of veterans are homeless and living on the streets of our nation tonight. Streets where they're being beaten, robbed, even killed. Let's take care of our own. Please join me in housing 1,000 veterans as fast as possible. Make a pledge to veteransmatter.org. Text VETS to 41444 and pledge any amount. Text VETS to 41444. Veterans Matter.
Hello and welcome back. My name is Maddie G. I am your color commentator for this basketball game against Mercyhurst University. Next to me is the always incredible Dakota Palmer. Hello. She will be doing play-by-play.
Edinboro with the ball. Anthony Coleman drives down the right side. Loses control of the ball. I don't think he knew yet because he still had a layup form going on. Coleman, they inbound the ball. They give it to Coleman. Coleman gives it to Jack Frank and puts it up for another 2 points. Ellis Jr. with the ball, passes to Patrick Smith. Gets a bounce pass inside to Malcolm Walters. Ellis Jr. again with the ball up top. Oh, I got a paper cut. I'm sorry.
Your score is 5-12. Mercyhurst is in the lead. 16:46 left in the first half here at Macomb Fieldhouse.
Mike Beck is going to get called for a personal foul. That's his first, team first. Mercyhurst inbounded the, Mercyhurst was inbounding the ball, and then they switched people to inbound the ball, which made it Edinboro's ball. So that's not good. Jamin Mason with the ball. Dribbles towards the right side. Drives along the baseline, goes in for his first shot, and gets blocked by Patrick Smith Jr. Recovered by Derek Ellis Jr. I'm sorry, I said Patrick Smith Jr., but that was not correct. Just Patrick Smith. Collier with a three.
Her score is 15-5. Mercyhurst leading with 16:18 left in the first half.
They give it to Mike Beck, open in the corner. He takes the three, it's no good. Jamin Mason with the rebound, he puts it back up for 2 points.
Your score is now 7-15. Mercyhurst in the lead, 16 minutes exactly left on the clock for the first half.
Williams with the ball, passes to Ellis Jr. He drives in towards the right side, goes up for the shot. It's no good. Pass blocked by Jack Frank. Coleman with the ball. He pulls back a little on the right wing, looks inside to Jack Frank. Jack Frank finds Keyshawn Liggins. He goes up for a shot, almost. Finds himself too far under the backboard. Passes to Anthony Coleman. Coleman goes up for the shot. Jack Frank grabs it, tries to put it back up. It's no good. Rebounded by Patrick Smith. This men's team is struggling today. Patrick Smith passes to Ellis Jr. Ellis Jr. over to Smith. He fakes a shot, hands off to Lorenzo Collier. Collier takes it deep too, rebounded by Anthony Coleman. Coleman goes down the court, fakes a shot, passes to Mike Beck. Mike Beck to Jamin Mason in the corner, and he gets a three.
10-15 now at Macomb Fieldhouse. Mercyhurst still leading, 14:50 left in the first.
Mason needs 7 more points to tie with his father's 8 to break the record. Patrick Smith with a handoff to Collier. Collier back to Smith. He goes up, tries to go up. He gets double teamed. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be Mercyhurst's ball. And they're going to take a media timeout, so we'll take a media timeout with them. We will be back in 1 minute. Stay tuned to the Edinboro Sports Network.
Hi, this is Stevie Nicks. There are thousands of homeless veterans on the streets of our nation tonight. They are waiting for housing they are already approved for but need the rental deposit to get into their home. Join veteransmatter.org and help house 1,000 veterans as quickly as possible. Text VETS to 41444 and pledge any amount. Text VETS to 41444. They fought for us. Now we fight for them. Veterans matter.
So you don't have to miss even a minute. It's the Fighting Scots in action on the Edinboro Sports Network. On the radio at 88.9 WFSC and online at edinboronow.com. Video of many home games is also featured on ETV. This game broadcast is underwritten in part by John's Wildwood Pizzeria, open every day at 105 Erie Street in downtown Edinboro. For eat-in, delivery, or take-out, John's menu includes pizza, hoagies, calzones, wings, salads, and more. Information is at 814-734-7355 or on the web at johnswildwoodpizza.com.
Welcome back to Macomb Fieldhouse. We are here for the men's matchup against the Mercyhurst Lakers. Right now, your Edinboro Fighting Scots sit at 10, Mercyhurst at 15 with 14:32 left in the half. My name's Dakota Palmer. I am your play-by-play commentator. Alongside me is Miss Maddie G. She turns 20 tomorrow.
Thank you, Dakota.
Sorry, I didn't turn off your mic. Patrick Smith with a shot, and it's rebounded by Edinboro. Jamie Mason gets called for a travel. It's going to be Mercyhurst's ball again.
Score is 10-15 with 14:18 left on the clock for the first half here at Macomb Fieldhouse.
Ellis Jr. to Collier on the left wing. Collier inside to Patrick Smith. He backs up into Jack Frank, kicks it out to Ellis Jr. He takes a shot, goes out of bounds. It's going to be Edinboro's ball. Mason with the ball, slowly bringing it down. Excuse me, dribbles to the left, almost loses control, gives it to Coleman. He takes the deepest three. I thought Aeon Avons was the deepest three. He does miss, however. And it's rebounded by Ellis Jr. He passes to Collier on the right side, back to Ellis Jr. Patrick Smith with the ball on the right side, looks underneath the basket to find Lorenzo Collier, but he dribbles out of bounds. It's a little too far underneath the hoop. Now we have number 45, Trey Staunch, coming in for Jack Frank.
Who, if you were listening to the beginning of the women's game, Trey Staunch was on the call for that.
Good commentator, good player. Sean Liggins driving along the baseline, tries to get it up. Rebounded by Trey Staunch. He tries to put it back up, and he gets fouled along the way. He'll be at the line shooting two. Sean Liggins needs 5 more points to be the third player to score 600 points in a season, I believe. If I read that correctly, I'm pretty sure I did. Transfer from Idaho has scored 592 points. Only 2 players have scored 600 points in a season. Yeah. And Trey made both shots, bringing the score 15-12. Edinboro down by 3 still with 13-17 left in the half.
Today's just a day of possible record breakings, isn't it?
That's very true.
Also senior day.
That as well. Ellis Jr. goes in for a shot. He doesn't make it. The ball goes back into a Mercyhurst player's hands. And they take another shot, rebounded by Keyshawn Liggins. Coleman tries to get a pass over, deflected by Patrick Smith. Pass to Lorenzo Collier. He takes a three. It's missed, rebounded by Mike Beck. Gives it to Anthony Coleman. Looks to Trey Staunch, cutting underneath. Trey Staunch gets a basket.
Dakota, every time we have a home game, we have just a section of football players there.
Yeah, we do. The Trey fan club.
The Trey fan club.
Ellis Jr. with the ball, passes inside to Dante Williams. Williams goes up, doesn't make the shot. Rebounded by Liggins. Liggins passes to back to Liggins. Liggins to Jamin Mason. It looked like he got hit during that shot, but it didn't get called. Rebounded by Mercyhurst. Ellis Jr. with the ball. He drives towards the left side, pulls back, gives it to Smith. Smith takes a three. Trey Staunch tries to guard it, but it makes it. Mason goes to the right side, passes to Trey Staunch up top. Staunch back to Mason. Mason inside to Liggins. Liggins drives along base side. Looks to get it to Staunch. And it falls out of his hands, goes into the hands of a Mercyhurst player. Ellis Jr. over to Smith, Smith to Collier. Collier drives, pulls back to Smith. He's wide open, he makes a three. Smith with 9 points so far in the game. 3 for 3 in Breeze right now. Number 3, Cordell Holness light body goes up for a shot. He does not make it. Rebounded by Liggins. Gives it to Mike Beck. He tries to put it up, and the shot doesn't connect. Ball gets knocked out to Anthony Coleman. Mike Beck drives. Tries to pass it underneath to Trey Staunch and gets deflected by Patrick Smith again.
Mercyhurst is playing some very hard defense.
I'm going to guess that Patrick Smith has probably been their best player all season. During their last meeting on January 24th, Mercyhurst beat Edinboro 80-79 with a shot clock three-pointer from Malcolm Walters.
Score is now 24-14 with 9 minutes and 56 seconds left in the first half.
Mercyhurst with another three by Maddie. Did you see who made that last three-pointer? Dante Williams.
This one says Patrick Smith.
I'm sorry. It's
the live stat
by Dante Williams. Looks like they're going to take a timeout, so we'll take a 30-second timeout with them. Stay tuned to the Edinboro Sports Network.
Go down memory lane and get down with DJ Damn Jules. Thursday night from 6 to 7 on WFSC. Millennials reminisce. Let's get back to the brighter days with the hot hits of the 90s. Scratch that nostalgic itch. Listening to The Jams with DJ Damn Jules on 88.9. Don't have a dial? You can live stream on EdinboroNow.com or download the free Nobex app. Thursday at 6, Fighting Scots Radio.
Damn, that's my jams.
Welcome back to the House. My name is Dakota Palmer. I will be your play-by-play commentator for today's Edinboro men's basketball game against Mercyhurst University. Right now, the Edinboro Fighting Scots are 16-9 overall, 13-8 in the PSAC West. Mercyhurst Lakers are 12-13 overall and 9-12 in the PSAC West. Let me find the standings real quick. Edinboro, the number 4 PSAC West standards seed against Mercyhurst, number 6. Edinboro originally predicted to end the PSAC West as number 8. So, I think this team has definitely shown off their skills. Trey Staunch recovers the ball from going out of bounds, passes to Liggins. Liggins to Mason. Mason to Coleman. Coleman to Mason. Fakes a shot, drives in along the right side, and he gets fouled as he goes in for a layup. He'll be at the line shooting 2. First shot is good. Mason is fouled by number 13, Edvaldo Ferreira. His first, team third. And with this next point, he will only need, well, I guess we should wait to see if he needs it. Second shot's good. Jamin Mason needs 5 more points to tie for all-time leading scorer with his father. 8 more to beat the record. 8 more. 6 more. Sorry.
I didn't want to correct you, but
it's all good. Darren Knowles passes inside to Dejan Dent. Dent goes up for 2 points. Mason passes to Jaron Simpson. Simpson goes to the corner, and at number 15, Darian Knowles is going to get called for a personal foul. That's his first, team fourth. Edinboro inbounding the ball underneath. Mike Beck passes to Mason. Mason to Simpson. Simpson to Liggins. Liggins drives. And a Mercyhurst player blocked him. But they're going to call it a foul. That foul's going to be on Edvaldo Ferreira again, his second, team fifth. Liggins is the line shooting too. And the first shot's good. Second shot's good for Liggins. He needs 3 more points to break 600. Collier with the volley passes to Williams. Williams to Dent. Dent takes a floater, and it's good. Mason with the ball. Mercyhurst defense really covering them. Alex J with the ball passes to Liggins. Liggins takes a jumper, goes right off the back of the rim. Mercyhurst with the ball. They pass to Knowles. Knowles to Collier. Collier to Dent. Dent to Williams. Williams back to Collier. He takes a 3. No good. Rebounded by Keyshawn Liggins. Liggins to Alex J in the corner. He fakes the shot. Tries to get it to Jack Frank in the block. And Jack Frank can't keep a hold of it.
With 7 minutes and 52 seconds left, the score is 28-18. Mercyhurst is leading in this first half. Looks like they're going to take a timeout. It's going to be a media timeout, so we're going to go ahead and take a 1-minute timeout with them, but stay tuned here on the Edinboro Sports Network.
Eating, working, living pain-free. These are a few of the things many of us take for granted. But for many adults with disabilities who are elderly or have serious medical issues, dental care is simply unaffordable. Dental Lifeline Network is looking for dentists who can change this. DLN is asking dentists and their teams to volunteer to just see one of the many patients in need. You can literally change a life. Visit Will You See?
By Julie Z. If you want to be heard, get a hold of Julie Z on her Facebook page at Vinyl Fridays WFSC. And that's with a Z because it's with Julie Z. Every last Friday of the month at 5 p.m. Vinyl Fridays on 88.9 WFSC Fighting Scots Radio. We support you.
Welcome back here to McCullough Fieldhouse. My name is Maddie G. I am your color commentator for this game. Joined by me is the always incredible, wonderful Dakota Palmer on play-by-play.
Mercyhurst inbounding the ball underneath. They pass inside to Patrick Smith. Smith tries to dribble through Jack Frank and Jamin Mason. He loses the ball in the process. Jaron Simpson recovers it. Simpson to Mason. Mason takes a 3. No good. Rebounded by Mercyhurst. Walters to Knowles. Knowles goes in for a layup. It gets 2 points.
30 to 18 here at Macomb Fieldhouse. 17:15 left on the clock for the first half.
Jaron Simpson with the ball. He dribbles down the left side. Goes towards the left side. Passes over to Mason. Mason to Jay. Jay fakes a shot. Gives it to Mason. He takes a three. And it's good.
21 to 30 here at Macomb Fieldhouse. 6:52 left on the clock.
Mason is now 2 points away.
2 points away
from tying with his father. Three to beat his dad. Three to beat his
it
dad.
Is. They're going to call foul on Jack Frank here.
His first, team second. Right now, Malcolm Walters at the line shooting two. The first one is no good. Second one's no good, rebounded by Liggins. Liggins drives down the left side, goes in, can't make his layup connect. It's rebounded by Dante Williams. Williams to Knowles. Knowles tries to go in for a shot, doesn't get it. It's going to be a foul on Alex J, his first, team third. Mercyhurst inbounding the ball underneath. They inbound to Malcolm Walters. Walters brings it back up top. Passes to Ellis Jr. Ellis Jr. goes towards the right side. Passes to Williams. Back to Walters. Walters with a bounce pass back to Williams. He loses control of the ball. Jamin Mason drives. Jumps on the ball.
I think they got it.
I have no idea. Mason threw himself on the ball. Dante Williams threw himself on Mason. And Keyshawn Liggins just kind of jumped in there. So it is Edinboro's ball.
6 minutes left in the first half. 21 to 30. Mercier leading. Mason has 2 points.
Great hustle. Yes, 2 points to tie.
To tie his father's
Three to
record.
break.
3 to break. How many away is Keyshawn Liggins from 600 points?
3. 3 points.
They're cleaning up the court a little bit.
Alex J inbounding the ball to Jaron Simpson. Simpson dribbles towards the right side, passes to Jack Frank up top. Frank over to Simpson. Simpson inside to Liggins. Liggins takes a shot. I thought he was going to fake it, and he makes it deep too. He needs one more point to break 600.
23 to 30. Mercier still in the lead. 5:37 left on the clock for the first half.
Ellis Jr. with a handoff to Walters. Handoff to Knowles. Knowles to Patrick Smith. Smith with a long pass to Walters. He takes a deep two, and he makes it. Jaron Simpson going towards the right side now. Back towards the middle. Passes out to Mason. Mason, handoff to Liggins. Liggins on the left wing. He drives through a bunch of defenders. Goes up for a shot. Doesn't get it to connect. He fakes, goes back up. He gets the basket. He'll get an and one as well. He'll beat the line shooting two, but he right now has 601 points. Congrats to Keyshawn Liggins, the third player in Edinboro history to hit 600 points in a season. And his second shot's good. The foul shot's good.
Edinboro with a slew of substitutions. Out here on the court now you have Mike Beck, Trace John, Michael Sims Jr., Maceo Baskin II, and Anthony Coleman.
Dent with a handoff to Ellis Jr. Ellis Jr. over to Walters. Walters drives inside, gets called for a travel. The Edinboro fan club going wild. Edinboro inbounding the ball now. Excuse me, Michael Sims Jr. in. Passes, high pass up to Trey Staunch. Perfect for him. Sets him right up for a 2-point basket.
Your score is now 32 to 28, 4 minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock for this first half.
Walters out to Dent. Dent takes a 2. And he gets fouled as he's shooting by Trey Staunch. That's his first, team fourth. DeJuan Dent at the line shooting 2. First shot's good. Second shot's no good, rebounded by Staunch. Gives it to AC, Anthony Coleman. Michael Sims Jr. going to the left side, looking for someone to pass it to. He finds Trey Staunch on the block. Trey Staunch gives it to Beck. Beck fakes a shot. Oh, goes up for a layup. Falls down right on his face. Looks like he was hurt for a second. Mercyhurst with a fast break. All the way back, Collier gets an easy bucket.
35 to 28 is your score. Mercyhurst in the lead. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock for this first half.
Maceo Baston drives in for a layup, and he gets fouled on the way. So he'll be at the line shooting 2. And it looks like they're going to take a media timeout, so we'll take a 1-minute timeout with them. Stay tuned to the Edinboro Sports Network.
The Edinboro Sports Network is your source for live coverage of Fighting Scots athletics. Enjoy all of the action on 88.9 WFSE and EdinboroNow.com, with many home games also featured on ETV. Support for this game broadcast is provided in part by Bonnell's Auto Group, featuring collision services in Erie and Fairview, auto glass replacement and repair in Fairview, auto sales in Erie and Fairview, and full rod shop services and restoration in Fairview. Information on each service is on the web at bonnellsauto.com.
Is your life affected by someone else's gambling? If your answer is yes or you have more questions, Gam-Anon is there for you. Gam-Anon helps family members, friends, and those affected by a compulsive gambler find answers and strategies for dealing with the finances, debts, and strained relationships caused by gambling. Visit gam-anon.org for the national meeting list. Come to a meeting whether or not the gambler in your life seeks help or even recognizes that there is a gambling problem. For more information, go to gam-anon.org.
Welcome back to McComb Fieldhouse. Maceo Baston II is currently at the line. He was fouled by number 12, Mercyhurst Lorenzo Collier, his first, team 7th. First shot's good. Second shot's good. Edinboro now only down by 5 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half. Williams with the ball. Handoff to Collier. Collier steps back behind the 3, passes to Holness Lightbody. Now Ellis Jr. with the ball, passes to Williams. Williams with a handoff to Holness Lightbody. He goes in. Ellis Jr. goes underneath the basket, drives along the baseline, kicks it to Collier. Back to Ellis Jr. He takes a jumper. right as the shot clock is about to run out. Sims Jr. with the ball. He drives along the right side, kicks it out to an open Maceo Bastion. The second. He takes a three, and it's good. Edinboro closing the gap. Only losing by 4 points right now. I was trying to think of a less harsh word than losing, but I couldn't. Williams with a handoff to Holness Lightbody. Over to Ellis Jr. Ellis Jr. with a handoff to Collier on the right wing. He looks and finds an open Steven Spurlock Jr. underneath the basket. Kicks it out to Holness Lightbody. He takes a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Trey Staunch. Mike Sims over to Anthony Coleman to Trey Staunch at the top of the foul line. He drives all the way. Does an odd spin move. And he gets called for a travel. Macomb Fieldhouse fans are not happy with that call. A lot of them are booing. Ellis Jr. with the ball, taking his time, passes to Spurlock Jr. Hands off to Collier. Collier back to Spurlock Jr. Hand off to Collier again. He fakes a shot, goes along the left side. He's double teamed by Staunch and Beck right now. Back up to Spurlock, to Ellis Jr. He tries to pass it out to Holness Lightbody, and it bounces off his hands and goes out of bounds.
With a minute and 44 seconds left on the clock for the first half, Mercyhurst is leading 37-33.
Sims passes to Anthony Coleman. He goes up for his shot. It's no good. He puts it back up. Still no good. Mercyhurst is going to get called for a foul on number 12, Lorenzo Collier, his second team 8th. Anthony Coleman at the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Coleman's first shot is good. He was so confident in that, too. Normally with 1-and-1s, everyone gets ready to go to the basket. He was just chilling. He knew. Second shot's good. Ellis Jr. running it down the court. He drives towards the left side. Stops at the left wing, passes to Walters. Walters to Knowles. Knowles to Williams. Williams to Ellis Jr. again. On the right arc. Inside to Dante Williams. Back out to Ellis. Over to Walters. He takes the three and makes it.
40-35 with 1 minute exactly left on that clock for the first half.
Mike Sims passes to Anthony Coleman. Coleman to Sims. Number 45, Trey Staunch, is going to get called for an offensive foul. That's his second, team 5th. And Jack Frank is going to come back in for him. Mercyhurst inbounding the ball. Knowles to Walters. Walters to Williams. Williams to Knowles. Again, on the right wing, he drives down to the corner. Kicks it out to Walters. Walters takes a deep three. This Mercyhurst team with their threes, my God. 26 seconds left in the half. Michael Sims bringing down the ball. He comes down pretty slowly. No shot clock. Drives towards the right side. Tries to put it up. No good. Rebounded by number 11, Dante Williams. Mercyhurst has the last shot advantage. It looks like they're going to take a timeout with 10.7 seconds left in the half. They're going to take a 30-second timeout, so we will take a 30-second timeout as well. Stay tuned to the Edinboro Sports Network.
So you don't have to miss even a minute. It's the Fighting Scots in action on the Edinboro Sports Network. On the radio at 88.9 WFSC and online at edinboronow.com. Video of many home games is also featured on ETV. This game broadcast is underwritten in part by the Edinboro Hotel Bar at 100 Meadville Street in downtown Edinboro, providing a variety of lunch and dinner items every day. Details are available at 814-734-5103 or online at edinborohotelbar.com. The Edinboro Hotel Bar, where you had me at hotel.
Hello and welcome back. We are here at Macomb Fieldhouse with 10.7 seconds left in the first half of this men's basketball game. 35-43, Mercyhurst is leading, and they do have the ball. Ellis Jr. with a handoff to Knowles, with a handoff to Walters. Pass over to Williams, 3 seconds. And he gets called, Steven Spurlock Jr. gets called for a travel. 1.4 seconds left on the clock. Edinboro inbounding the ball on the side. Mercyhurst with a full court press now. Back inbounds the ball to Michael Sims Jr. He takes a half-court shot, and it's no good. I thought it was going in for a second. At the end of the first half, the score is 43-35. Mercyhurst leading by 8 points. Right now, you're going to listen to some WFSE music for halftime, and we will be back in about 15 minutes after the half. Stay tuned to the Edinboro Sports Network.
Mercyhurst, 2 Walters, 4 Ellis, 11 Williams, 12 Collier, 25 Smith. Edinboro, 3 Liggins, 4 Coleman, 5 Mason, 21 Frank, 23 Beck. So the Edinboro basketball will start the second half.
Is the other camera turned on? Can you see it?
Live Fighting Scots Sports from the Edinboro Sports Network on 88.9 WFSE.
Welcome back to the home field house. We're here for the Edinboro men's basketball game against Mercyhurst University. Right now, Mercyhurst has the ball. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong paper. Lorenzo Collier goes up for a layup and makes it. Jamin Mason with the ball. Passes to Anthony Coleman. Coleman with a handoff to Liggins. Liggins over to Mason. Mason with a handoff to Zach. Zach passes to Mason. He drives in. Does not get the 2 points. But he'll be at the line shooting 2.
No, Dakota, I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of people have their cameras ready and up every time Edinboro has the ball on the defensive end.
Honestly, me too.
If he gets 2, he ties it. If he gets 2, he ties it. If he gets 3, he beats it.
If you may have just heard from our ETV cameraman, if Jamin Mason makes these 2, he tied his father's record.
Oh my God, the first shot's no good.
First shot, no good. Still 19 minutes left in this game for him to beat that, though. Second shot is good.
He needs 1 more point to tie, 2 more points to beat it. Collier with the ball, passes to Ellis Jr. Ellis Jr. back over to Collier to Walters. Walters to Ellis Jr. over to Smith. Walters takes a 3, and it's good.
48-36, Mercyhurst in the lead here in Macomb Fieldhouse. 18:36 left on the clock.
Jamin Mason with the ball. He takes a 3, and he makes it! And he beats his father's high score. Oh, the crowd is going wild. Everyone stood up when it happened. Everyone's hugging him. Oh, congratulations, Jamin. Mike Gallagher on the floor, taking pictures now. Amazing.
His total now is 1,956 points. Still 18 minutes left in the game, so if any points he makes after this will just add to the record.
He even just went and hugged the ref. Fantastic job. I have tears in my eyes. Oh my God. Ellis Jr. Oh, my dad just texted me and said he teared up too. He's never even met Jamin Mason. Lorenzo Collier with a layup, and he'll get the and 1. I believe that foul's going to be called on Mike Beck. First shot is good. Excuse me, the only shot's good.
Anthony Coleman with the ball, taking it up the court, driving in. Passes to Jack Frank under the basket. He goes up for a shot and makes it. 51-41 here at Macomb Fieldhouse. 17:55 left on the clock for the game.
I believe those were Jack Frank's first points of the game, too.
I can confirm and or deny that. That was not that. He is up to 4 points for the game.
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Patrick Smith with the ball. Kind of passes out to Malcolm Walters. Walters up to Ellis Jr. Ellis Jr. to Dante Williams. Ellis Jr. takes, a 3, but it goes over the back. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Backboard. Mason to Coleman. Coleman to Jack Frank. Jack Frank to Mike Beck. Back to Coleman. He takes a deep three, and it goes out of bounds. Ellis Jr. passes to Williams. Williams back to Ellis Jr., who drives down the left side. And Jack Frank is going to get called for a foul. He looks like he's surprised, but he also jumped right into the offender. Derek Ellis at the line shooting, too.
First shot is good.
Thanks, Maddie.
Second shot is good as well. Mike Beck with the ball into Jamin Mason.
Mason with the ball, handoff to Coleman. Excuse me. Coleman drives along the baseline. I almost said the base side. Passes out to Liggins. Liggins drives, gets the shot up, and he gets the floater.
Your score is now 53-43. And Mercyhurst in the lead, 16:32 left on the clock to go for this game.
Ellis Jr. with the ball, passes inside to Patrick Smith. Patrick Smith backs into Jack Frank. Goes up with the hook, doesn't get it. Jack Frank gets the rebound. Passes to Anthony Coleman to run it. And he's going to slow down a little bit. Lose control of the ball. Passes to it goes to Malcolm Walters. And he misses the layup. Goes into Keshawn Liggins' hands. And it goes out of bounds. It looks like they're going to take a media timeout, so we'll take a 1-minute timeout with them. Stay tuned to the Edinboro Sports Network.
The Edinboro Sports Network is your source for live coverage of Fighting Scots athletics. Enjoy all of the action on 88.9 WFSE and EdinboroNow.com, with many home games also featured on ETV. Support for this game broadcast is provided in part by the Edinboro Hotel Bar, serving a variety of lunch and dinner items every day from their location at 100 Mall Street in downtown Edinboro. Information is at 814-734-5103 or online at EdinboroHotelBar.com.
If you want to stay on top of your health, one simple thing to do is take the pledge to go and get screened for the cancers that might affect you. So stand up to cancer and take a pledge and get screened now. It only takes a minute to take care of yourself and nothing lies before.
Welcome back. My name is Maddie G. I am your color commentator for this men's basketball game against Mercyhurst University. Beside me is the always grateful, wonderful, incredible Dakota Palmer on play-by-play.
I'm still emotional from Jamin Mason beating his father's record, to be quite honest.
At the timeout, we were watching the video. So
it's so funny. You just see everyone in Macomb stand up. Mike, oh. What?
Oh, that was quick, and
it was quick. Mike Beck inbounded the ball to Jack Frank, and then a Mercyhurst player grabbed it, and bounced it off Mike Beck to go out of bounds. Mike Beck was surprised. I was surprised. It's all right. Lorenzo Collier drives in with a pass to Dante Williams. Jack Frank gets a block. Standing at 6'8", Jack Frank killed that. Anthony Coleman goes up for a shot. Rebounded by Jack Frank. He tries to put it back up, and it's no good. Ellis Jr. over to Dante Williams. Williams with a handoff to Collier. Collier back to Williams. Williams with a handoff to Collier again. He drives along the baseline. gets the reverse layup. Jamin Mason passes to Coleman on the right wing. Coleman back to Mason. Mason stops, takes a jumper, and it's good. Adds 2 more points onto the all-time scoring total for Edinboro's men's basketball team.
45-55 here at McComb Fieldhouse. Mercyhurst is leading. 14:34 left on the clock.
Ellis Jr. hands off to Walters. Passes to Williams. Hands off to Walters again. Sets him up for a 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Jack Frank. Anthony Coleman looks to Keyshawn Liggins at the corner. Pass to Mason. Mason drives, kicks it out to Keyshawn, and he takes a 3, and it's good. Pat Cleary yelling at the boys to get back on the other side. There's no time to celebrate your 3s when you got to get back on defense. Mercyhurst, Lorenzo Collier comes back with a 3 himself.
Your current score is 58-48, 13:45 left on the clock. They're going to go ahead and take a 30-second timeout, and so are we. So stay tuned here on the Edinboro Sports Network. Scoring record here at Edinboro University for the men's basketball team.
And he's still going.
So whatever points he adds to this point, or that point forward, just get added to the record.
Mason with the ball. Passes to Jack Frank. Jack Frank gets stuck. Passes to Mike Beck in the corner. Takes a 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Malcolm Walters. Walters passes to Derek Ellis Jr. He's bringing it down slowly. Back to Walters. Over to Patrick Smith. To Collier. Collier to Smith. Smith to Ferreira. Collier takes a 3. It's no good. Keyshawn Liggins takes a 3. No good. Rebounded by Anthony Coleman. I swear to God, he just jumped like 7 feet in the air. Jamin Mason with a 3. And a full court press. 58-51, excuse me. Mercyhurst still leading. 12:37 left in the half. Collier to Smith. Smith to Ellis Jr. Ellis Jr. back to Smith. He fakes a shot. Passes to Collier. Collier drives in on the left side. Jack Frank blocks it. Passes it out to Coleman. Coleman to Mason. Mason with another 3. And it's good again. Ellis Jr. passes to Ferreira. Ferreira handoff to Collier. Collier takes a three. And he makes it.
61-54 here at Macomb Fieldhouse. 11:37 left to go in the half.
Liggins with the ball. And it gets knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. It'll be Edinboro's ball underneath.
This Fighting Scots live broadcast is supported by the Edinboro Hotel Bar, serving a variety of lunch and dinner items every day from their location at 100 Meadville Street in downtown Edinboro. Information is at 814-734-5103 or online at edinborohotelbar.com. This Fighting Scots live broadcast is also supported by Bonnell's Auto Group, featuring collision services in Erie and Fairview, auto glass replacement and repair in Fairview, auto sales in Erie and Fairview, and full rod shop services and restoration in Fairview. Information on each service is on the web at bonnellsauto.com. With 11:28 left in the game, Mercyhurst leads 61. Edinboro not far behind, 54. If you're just now tuning in, we have seen in this game so far, Keyshawn Liggins hit 600 points for his career this season, and Jamie Mason beat and continue to add on to the all-time scoring record here at Edinboro University for men's basketball. It is also senior day.
It is senior day. There's a lot of stuff going on.
There is, and there's like a lot of sports going on today, and a lot of
this whole week.
It's just going to be a wild and crazy time. Hopefully you'll hear a lot from us.
All the like winterish sports are kind of coming to an end. Edinboro inbounding the ball from the side. Mike Beck, passes to Jamin Mason. Mason over to Beck. Beck to Coleman. Coleman inside to Trey Staunch. 2 on the shot clock. Trey Staunch gets the shot in and the foul. So he'll be at the line shooting 1. Foul's going to be on Edvaldo Ferreira, his third, team second. Oh. And the extra point is good.
61-57 here at Macomb Fieldhouse. 11:12 left on the clock for the game.
Holness light body passes to Dante Williams. They pass it back out to Ellis Jr., trying to set something up. To Williams again, bringing it around with a handoff to Walters. And he makes a layup.
63-57 here at Macomb Fieldhouse. 10:43 left on the clock.
Mason passes inside to Trey Staunch. Trey Staunch to Keyshawn Liggins. He drives all the way in. Does not get the basket. It bounces right out. Rebounded by Mercyhurst. Ellis Jr. passes to, I believe that's Walters. Passes to Holness light body. Takes a 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Edinboro. Sean Liggins passes in the corner to Mike Beck. Over to Anthony Coleman. Hand in his face. He takes a 3. Rebounded by Ellis Jr. He goes in for a layup. He can't make it connect. And Malcolm Walters grabs it on the other side of the hoop as Mike Beck fouls him. That's his third, team's third. Michael Sims coming back in for Mike Beck now. Hurst inbound and the ball underneath the hoop now. They find DeJuan Dent. He takes a jumper. There we go. Edinboro with the ball. Sean Liggins over to Coleman. Coleman with a handoff to Mason. Trey Staunch with a pick. Mason dribbles around, takes a three, no good. Ooh. And there's going to be a loose ball. Trey Staunch dives for it and accidentally trips a player in the process. Macomb Fieldhouse not happy with that foul call on Staunch. That's his third team fourth. Malcolm Alters to Ellis. Ellis to Williams. Williams with a handoff to Holness Lightbody. Passes to Ellis. Shot clock at 4. Steps back, takes a jumper from the 3, and it's good. Edinboro down by 11. Score is 68-57 with 8:55 left in the game. Mason finds Liggins inside. He loses the ball, and Mercyhurst recovers it. All the Edinboro players visibly frustrated at this point. Holness Lightbody passes to Ellis. Ellis trying to set up a play at the top. Ellis takes a layup inside. The whistle's blown. He gets a travel. The ref's trying to explain it to the Mercyhurst coach now from across the court. Kind of odd. Edinboro inbounding the ball now. Mercyhurst cheering section getting a little loud. Liggins with the ball up top, handoff to Coleman. Oh my goodness. Coleman passes to Maceo Baston, the second. Hands off, tries to hand off to Sims, and it bounces out of his hands right into Lorenzo Collier's hands. Jamin Mason gets a hand in his face as Collier goes in for a layup. He'll get called for his first foul, team fifth. And it looks like they're going to take a media timeout, so we will take a 1-minute timeout with them. Stay tuned to the Edinboro Sports Network.
Almost 6 million people in the U.S. are living with atrial fibrillation, or AFib, an irregular heartbeat that can put you at 5 times greater risk for a stroke, the 5th leading cause of death in the U.S. National Stroke Association and Mended Hearts have developed Beating Your Odds, an online game that makes it easy for you to learn about AFib. Earn virtual rewards as you play. Visit stroke.org/beatingyourodds to play today. Being informed saves lives.
The Edinboro Sports Network is your source for live coverage of Fighting Scots athletics. Enjoy all of the action on 88.9 WFSE and EdinboroNow.com, with many home games also featured on ETV. Support for this game broadcast is provided in part by John's Wildwood Pizzeria, open daily at 105 Erie Street in Edinboro for eat-in, delivery, or take-out. John's menu includes pizza, hoagies, wings, salads, and more. Information is at 814-734-7355 or on the web at johnswildwoodpizza.com.
Welcome back to the home field house, where we are here for the Edinboro men's basketball game against the Mercyhurst Lakers. Right now, Lorenzo Collier of Mercyhurst will be at the line shooting 2. And the first shot's good. Second shot's good. Sims with the ball. He drives, kicks it out to Liggins. Liggins finds Maceo Baston in the corner. He drives along the baseline. Tries to find Jamin Mason all the way across the court in the other corner, but it's going to go out of bounds. Oh, but it's still going to be Edinboro's ball. Michael Sims with the ball. Over to Maceo Baston. He goes all the way in. Number 0, Malcolm Walters from Mercyhurst is going to get called for a foul. His first, team's third, excuse me. Sims with the ball. Maceo Bastion with a pick. Sims drives along the baseline and tries to pass. It goes into the hands of Dante Williams.
With 7 minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock, score is 70-57. Mercyhurst is leading.
Malcolm Walters with the ball, passes to Dante Williams, back to Walters. Tries to put it up, it gets rebounded by Patrick Smith. He passes it out to Lorenzo Collier. Takes a three, it's no good, rebounded by Liggins. And Liggins goes in for the shot. He gets the and one. Right now, Jamin Mason leading the scoring on the Fighting Scots team with 22 points. Sean Liggins shortly behind him with 17. He has 8 rebounds, 2 more, and he gets his 15th double-double of the season. And Liggins made the free throw. Score is now 70-60 with 6:50 left in the game. Holness light body passes over to Collier. Collier to Ellis Jr. Back to Smith. Smith to Ellis Jr. Smith goes all the way up. Tries to get the shot. It doesn't go in, but he will take 2 shots. That foul's going to be on number 14, Jaron Simpson. His first, team 6. First shot's good. Second shot's no good. Rebounded by Liggins.
Score is 71-60. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock.
Liggins, wow, goes up super far underneath the basket, but still got it to bounce off the backboard into the net. Collier with the ball, passes to Ellis. Ellis to Holness, light body. Back to Smith. Over to Ellis again. They try to get a pass over to Dante Williams, but Jaron Simpson intercepts it. Keyshawn Liggins goes on a fast break, but it gets knocked out of his hands, goes out of bounds. It'll be Edinboro's ball. They're going to inbound the ball to Michael Sims Jr. He drives down the right side, kicks it out to Liggins. Liggins goes all the way up for a layup, and it rolls around the rim, and then it rolls out into Mercyhurst's hands. Ellis passes to Smith. Smith with a handoff to Collier. Collier to Williams. Williams to Holness, light body. Shot clock's at 8. Give it to Collier. He drives in. And Mike Beck is going to get another foul. His 4th, team 7. Lorenzo Collier at the line shooting a 1-and-1. First shot's good. Second shot's good.
Your score is now 73 to 62. 5 minutes and 22 seconds left on the clock for the game.
Mason passes to Simpson. To Sims in the corner. He drives in through the middle, kicks it out to Mason, over to Simpson. He fakes a shot back to Mason, back to Sims in the corner. All the way across to Keshawn Liggins. He fakes a shot, dribbles in along the baseline, goes up, gets another 2 points. Fantastic ball movement by the Fighting Scots. Great play by Keshawn Liggins. Mercyhurst goes to pass it, and it gets thrown out of bounds. Right now, Mercyhurst with 10 turnovers, Edinboro with 13. Mercyhurst with 13 points off turnovers, and Edinboro with 8. Michael Sims passes to Coleman. Coleman finds Liggins inside. And Mercyhurst is going to get a foul on Malcolm Walters, his second, team's 5th. Edinboro inbounding the ball. Jamin Mason inbounds to Michael Sims. He drives, kicks it out to Liggins. Liggins steps back behind the 3, tries to take a shot, and it doesn't connect. Ellis with the ball now. Passes to Collier. Collier with a long pass to Patrick Smith. He jumps up, lightly dunks it.
It always amazes me because I am not that tall.
No, you are not.
That you can, first off, that you can dunk a ball, and then second off, that you can go up there and just lightly tap it in.
I can't even run and jump and hit the net. Michael Sims went up for a shot, and he got fouled along the way, but his shot counted, so he will be at the line shooting 1. Fouls on number 4, Derek Ellis Jr., his second, team 6. And Sims' foul shot is good. Ellis passes to Walters. Walters to Ferreira. Ferreira to Collier. Back to Walters. Up to Ellis. To Ferreira. Back to Ellis on the left wing. Out to Collier. Shot clock's at 6. He dribbles along the baseline. Hisman goes up for a shot. And Jamin Mason's going to get called for a block. That's his second, team 8. And they're going to take a media timeout, so we will take a 1-minute timeout with them. Stay tuned to the Edinboro Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Lana Clausen, a farmer in Setanta, Kansas. I'm proud to support the next generation of ag leaders through the America's Farmers Grow Ag Leaders program sponsored by the Monsanto Fund. Each year, farmers can help local college students by endorsing them for a $1,500 Grow Ag Leaders scholarship. The program provides more than $500,000 each year to students looking to study an ag-related field. Students, apply today for a chance to win a $1,500 scholarship. Visit growagleaders.com.
The Classic Rock Countdown is waiting for you on Tuesday at 4 p.m. with The Spirit of Radio. Ignite your delight while you enjoy the scenery. So take a drive and join DJ Park and Rec live. 88.9 on your FM dial and live stream on edinboronow.com. We can rock your request. Call 814-732-2889. WFSE Fighting Scots Radio.
Hello and welcome back. My name is Maddie G. I am your color commentator for this game. And I am joined by Dakota Palmer.
Hello.
Who will be your play-by-play commentator for this game. 3 minutes and 41 seconds left of this game. 77 to 67. Mercyhurst is leading here on Senior Day at Macomb Fieldhouse.
Lorenzo Collier at the line now, shooting 1. And it's good. I believe he is 100% for his free throws today. Yes, he is. Coleman with the ball. Handoff to Mason. Mason passes to Jaron Simpson. And he went to pass it, but it went out of bounds. I believe it was off a Mercyhurst player. Yep, Edinboro inbounding now. There is one man who really wants Mercyhurst to play defense. Michael Sims goes along the baseline, and it gets knocked out of his hand. So Edinboro inbounding again. Jamie Mason inbounds to Michael Sims. He goes all the way in, kicks it out to Anthony Coleman, and Anthony Coleman gets a 3.
I don't think I've ever heard that one before.
They find an open Patrick Smith, and he lightly sets the ball into the basket again.
Every time. It amazes me every time.
Tibbs kicks it out to Mason. Mason with the 3, and it's good. Jamin Mason, my role model.
Adding 3 more points to that record he broke a little while ago.
He has 25 points in this game so far. Walters to Smith. Smith to Ellis. Shot clock's at 7. Ellis dribbles to the right wing, passes inside to Patrick Smith, and gets the shot off the backboard. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. Mercyhurst leading by 9 points. Michael Sims, goes to take a shot, and it gets blocked. They pass to Lorenzo Collier. He gets a layup. Jaron Simpson with a 3, and it's good. Lorenzo Collier with 31 points so far.
That 3 those are Jaron Simpson's first points of this game.
Nice. Collier with the ball. Jaron Simpson gets a reaching foul. His second, team 9th. Collier at the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Mike Beck coming in for Jaron Simpson now. First shot's good. Second shot's good. Coleman with the ball. He takes a 3. Bounces off the rim. Keshawn Liggins grabbed it. For his 15th double-double of the season. Liggins at the line shooting a 1-and-1. He makes the first shot. And Liggins makes the second shot. Edinboro down by 8 points. Mercyhurst inbounds the ball. Edinboro with a full court press. Oh. Jaron Simpson grabs Lorenzo Collier for a foul. His third, team 10th. Which actually is super beneficial because now they're back to shooting 2. Wait, no it's not. That doesn't make sense. I'm sorry.
Score is 86-78 with 1 minute and 18 seconds left on this clock for this game.
First shot is good. Second shot's good. Edinboro down by 10 with a minute 15 left. Michael Sims with the ball. He passes to Coleman. Coleman fakes a shot, steps back, passes to Mike Beck. He goes up. He gets blocked. And Mercyhurst grabs the rebound. Oh. Anthony Coleman fouls him. Derek Ellis Jr., sorry.
Score is 88-78 with 1 minute exactly left on that clock.
That's Anthony Coleman's first team. Yeah, just first. I think that would technically be their 11. First shot is good from Lorenzo Collier. Second shot's good. Michael Sims passes to Liggins. Liggins goes up for a layup, and he gets a foul on the way. He'll be at the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Foul's going to be on number 11, Dante Williams. That's his third, team 8. First shot's good. Second shot's good. Edinboro down by 10 again. Mercyhurst inbounds the ball. Michael Sims Jr. fouls. It's his first. Lorenzo Collier at the line shooting 2. The first one's good. Second shot's good. Liggins with the ball. He goes in for a layup. And it's good.
92-82, 44 seconds left on the clock.
Lorenzo Collier with the ball. Kind of running around, dribbling. Oh, okay. He's kind of being rude now. Just kind of taunting and dribbling with the ball. Like, I don't know. There was no good way to put that, I guess. My apologies. Passes out to Malcolm Walters. He takes a 3. No good. Rebounded by Coleman. Coleman passes to Beck. Beck to Liggins. Liggins goes all the way to the hoop for another 2 points.
92-84 with 9 seconds left on the clock.
And Mercyhurst runs down the clock.
Players for Mercyhurst hugging Jamin Mason, congratulating him still on beating that record. What a game.
Yeah.
Final score 92-84 here at Macomb Fieldhouse. It was senior day. We did recognize our seniors, and we did also see.
For Edinboro, we'll be hosting Pitt Johnstown right here at our home field, Macomb Fieldhouse. But it wasn't all bad. Jamin Mason finally beat his father's record, having over 1,954 points to leave his season off with. Have a great one. See you next week.
Yep.